Oh, we need a car to do next. What do you think? What do you want to like? What we should look for?
I was thinking a muscle car, something with a bit of heart and soul, you know?
Oh, you mean like that?
What, the blue dumpster?
No, the thing behind it.
It's just a C5 Corvette.
That's not just any C5 Corvette. That's the 24-hour Le Mans Commemorative Edition.
What?
Come on, I'll show you. Dude, the keys are in it.
You're off your head, mate.
No, dude, like, in Canada, if something's by the garbage, you can take it. And the keys are in it, windows down. They're telling us, this guy is telling us to take his Corvette.
All right, I guess. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Car Mates. I'm Nate.
I'm Zach.
And today we have the pleasure of driving our friend Joe's 2004 C5 Z06 Corvette.
Not just any C5 Corvette, we have the 24-hour Le Mans Commemorative Edition.
That's right. And this car's actually quite rare. There was only 2,025 of these made. And being a special edition, it came with exterior and interior features, which made it quite unique from the others.
So without further ado,
let's go!
Let's go. Oh!
That's what I'm talking about.
So that was about 4 seconds. On paper, this is 0 to 100 in 4 seconds.
Yep.
That's pretty fast, like even for
fast.
today's standards.
That is fast.
It was also, fun fact, one of the first cars to break the 8-minute barrier at the Nürburgring.
It's powered by GM's 5.7 litre V8, this one being the LS6, which is basically a higher output version of the LS1. And fun fact, it was only ever used in the C5 Corvette Z06s and Cadillac's first gen CTS V.
So what kind of power are we dealing with here?
Alright, so it puts out 405 horsepower and 400 pound-feet of torque, which is pretty damn good considering the car only weighs about 3,100 pounds.
That's about 100 pounds lighter than my GTI, and this thing has double the horsepower.
Yes.
That's crazy.
That's correct. So, how's the fuel economy?
Don't know, don't care. You don't buy a Corvette for fuel economy.
No, you don't. Good point. So, let's talk about this GM's sneaky little skip shift.
Yes, so this is still currently in GM cars. I didn't know they were out this early, but if you're in a low enough RPM range, it will just skip from first to fourth. And there's a light telling you when you're in that range, but
yes.
If you get the RPMs up, the light goes out, meaning you can go second, third.
Exactly.
I hate it. I hate it. It's like, I go to it and it's like, oh, your hand guides over one. And it's like, was I just in second or now am I going to third or fifth next? Like, what's happening here? I don't like it.
So the car got any modes?
Yes, actually, we have a competitive driving mode. So if you hold the traction control for about 8-9 seconds, this light will come on. And basically, it just turns off traction control. So, but if you are going around a corner, it won't let you like completely spin out. Like the traction control will catch on at the last minute.
Okay, so it turns it off to a certain point.
It turns it off to a certain degree, but you can still initiate a slide.
Okay.
It's not like new traction control where it doesn't let you do anything.
So how's she handle?
She handles actually quite nice. I go into corners and I don't feel the rear end slipping out as much as I thought I would with this car, just because it's older and more like raw. But actually, I'm really liking the handling.
Yeah?
I'm not a fan of the wheel that I'm using to handle the car with, but that's just, I'm not a fan of 90s era steering wheels. And this is a
I quite like it,
totally,
actually.
Even though this car is 2004, it's very early 2090s like.
Yeah. The gearbox is a T56, which is a very good gearbox, especially for its era. And the other cars that use the little Dodge Viper, and GM used it for a couple of years actually. It's made by BorgWarner to start with, so it's very, some would say bulletproof transmission. The only thing is, the gearbox is in the back of us right now. So the linkage is very, very unique,
Yes.
you could say.
Yes.
If you're not used to driving a Corvette, you would find the gear changes a little bit different.
Yeah, when I went from my Golf into this car, I was like, holy crap, I'm driving a tractor. But you get used to it really quick.
Yes, you do.
So we're gonna pull over here and we're gonna take a look at the exterior and we'll show you guys what's different on this car compared to a normal C5 Z06. And after that, Nate will get in.
Yes, I will.
So with the Le Mans, we get this special paint, which only comes on this model. It's called Le Mans Blue Metallic. And we got these nice stickers here that resemble the actual C5R Corvette that won the race. We got this nice red stripe with a fake carbon fiber stripe. But one of the things that makes this car unique is the whole hood is actually real carbon fiber.
So this is GM's first production car with a mass-produced carbon fiber body part, which actually saved 10 pounds of weight.
So for the wheels, we've got a nice polished aluminum, and in the center caps it even says the 24 hours of Le Mans, du Le Mans.
The car is fitted with titanium exhaust, also fitted with functional brake cooling ducts. This is probably my third favorite Corvette shape, after the C6 and C2.
Yeah, this was from like when I was like 5 to 10 years old, this was my favorite car ever. So another thing I want to point out is how you open this trunk, okay? So we go to the door, and as you can see, when I push the button, it pops up a little bit. But you're probably like, hey, you can't get your fingers in there. Watch this. Whoa! You gotta slam the door and it comes up the rest of the way.
Pretty decent room in a Corvette too, actually.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, if you ever want to just climb in your trunk, you can. It's really deep too. But I mean, it's actually quite practical.
All right, should I get behind the wheel?
Yes, sir. Let's go.
You ready?
Nitty boy in the front seat. I mean, we're all in the front seat. Jesus Christ. I didn't know you were going to do that. You scared me. I just wasn't ready. I wasn't expecting it. Anyways, let's talk about interior.
I love the dash. I actually like the steering wheel. I love the cluster. I love the heads-up display.
Yes, this car does have a heads-up display, actually.
I like the big gear shift knob. I mean, we're not going to talk about the infotainment because there is no infotainment.
Just classic buttons, baby.
Oh yeah, classic 90s buttons. The seats, they're comfy.
Seats are really comfy.
I like the seats, and these are the Commemorative edition seats as well, so they have the nice logo.
One thing I don't like is this here. Lift your arm. I don't know how this opens. Oh yeah, this only opens this far.
Yeah.
So if you're the passenger, one, you're not getting in here, and two, the driver, like, try and put your arm in here without dying. Like, try and get your arm in, try and grab something in here. Like,
not happening.
You're not buying this car.
And as low to the car, as low to the ground as this car is, like, it still has a lot of headroom, and I just feel that the cockpit is very centered around the driver. I think it's quite nice, easy to drive. A Corvette has such a huge hood, but if you look down right now, you can't see the hood. It looks like...
Yeah, it is a... Oh my God. I do like how you can see the big fender bulges on the front.
Yeah, the fender bulges on the front.
From the front. Amazing. I like how you can see that. Yeah, this car is very raw. Like, that's my definition of this car.
Yes.
Raw.
I love it. It's a driver's car.
Yeah.
6-speed manual, barely any stability, traction control off.
There's no electronics helping you in here. There's no, like, it's you and the car.
Yeah, I love it. It is absolutely a driver's car.
So yeah, like you were saying before, like, if you're not going fast in this car, you don't realize you're in a Corvette. Like, you can be casual with this thing.
Absolutely.
There is a little, like, you do hear more tire noise than you would do in normal cars.
I mean, the tires are right there.
Yeah, the tires are right here, and you're so low to the ground. But it's not annoying though. Like, you can daily drive this, I think.
Yes, which Joe does.
Joe does, hence the condition.
Sorry, Joe.
Sorry, Joe. I'm not saying it's in a bad condition. I'm just like, it's
in driver's condition.
Yeah, and that's why you buy a car.
Yes, absolutely.
I can't stress that enough. Oh my God. So overall, you love this car.
You know what?
I mean, you've only said it 7,000 times.
Well, when I first saw Joe's Corvette, I went, oh, cool, Corvette. See them everywhere. and then actually driving it and actually him explaining it and going over the things,
it's a special car.
I've changed. Alright guys, thanks for watching. That wraps up this video of Joe's Corvette.
Like and subscribe if you haven't already.
We've got a bunch of other videos coming, so stay tuned and thanks for watching.